When I bought my house 2 years ago, I knew I was signing up for an HOA. What I didn't know was that I'd be getting a full-time nuisance in the form of Karen, our self-declared queen of the neighborhood. She wasn't officially on the HOA board, but she might as well have been. She patrolled the sidewalks, took photos of people's trash bins, and complained about the color of porch lights. I mostly ignored her antics, until she stepped foot, or rather, tire, onto my property. It started on a regular Wednesday morning. I was working from home when I noticed a strange car in my garage. At first, I thought a friend had stopped by. But nope, this beige SUV, with a HOA Strong bumper sticker, was none other than Karen's. Confused and annoyed, I walked outside. There she was, standing near my driveway like nothing was wrong. Me: Karen, is that your car in my garage? Karen: oh yes, dear. The street sweepers are coming today and I didn't want my car to get ticketed. I figured you wouldn't mind. Me: you figured wrong. You can't park in someone else's garage. Karen: it's community property, sweetie. We all pay the same dues. Nope, that's not how any of this works. I told her to move the car immediately. She smirked and said she'd come get it later, then walked away, like she owned the place. Well, here's where things took a turn. I'd recently installed a smart garage system. From my phone, I could control the door and lock it. I waited until she was out of sight and then clicked door down, car locked in. A few hours later, I got a furious knock on my door. Karen: unlock the garage. Now. Me: nope, call the police if you think I'm wrong. She did, and it backfired beautifully. The officers showed up, and she was waiting smugly, arms crossed. But when they asked her if she had permission to park in my garage, she confidently said, I'm on the HOA board. It's allowed. Spoiler: she's not on the board. She's just loud. I explained everything calmly, showed the title to my property, and even pulled up footage from my doorbell camera showing her entering without permission. One officer turned to her and said, ma'am, this is trespassing. Karen: you've got to be kidding me. I'm trying to keep our streets clean. Police: that doesn't justify unauthorized entry. You're under arrest for trespassing. And just like that, Karen was cuffed in my driveway, shouting about how this neighborhood is going downhill. After she was taken away, I spoke to the real HOA board. Turns out, she'd been warned before for misrepresenting authority and harassing residents. This incident was the final straw. They issued a formal notice barring her from participating in any HOA activities. Now, I keep my garage locked and added a "No Karen Zone" sign for good measure. If someone tries to walk all over your rights, especially with a fake HOA badge and a bad attitude, stand your ground. And if they park in your garage without permission, lock the door, let karma do the rest.